My name is Ken Vendley. Take one. I'm Regional Director here at Falcon, and I've been in the industry since 2003. When I was a junior in high school, I realized that I'd be putting myself through college. And so at that point, I realized it's one thing to make money, it's another thing to know what to do with money. So I think what makes Falcon the best fit for me is that Falcon is a fee-only registered investment advisory. And that means that we are a fiduciary, a true fiduciary, always doing what's in the best interest of our clients. And I've always conducted myself in the past as a fiduciary, always looking for what's in my client's best interest. So I think that's the biggest thing, along with the fact that we have 20 or so CFPs as part of our organization. And so we have a wonderful brain trust, and we work together and we collaborate. And so when there's advanced or complicated cases that come our way or situations, we can come together and find the best solution. What I uniquely bring to the table is just a well-rounded background. And so I've had my own businesses, I've been in the industry many years, and so I'm also somebody who understands real estate. I have a couple real estate investment properties, and so I think what makes me unique is that when I'm working with people, I can help them in a broader spectrum of more situations that might be part of their financial lives. So no, the 401k is not all that you need, because there's the different tax buckets, and so there's 3 basic tax buckets. 401k belongs in the tax deferred bucket, but there's other buckets that in some ways have better tax treatment. So for example, the tax-free bucket. You definitely want to have investments in that tax-free bucket. It could be a Roth IRA, it could be the Roth portion of your 401k. You could be contributing to the Roth portion of your 401k. Even having money in taxable or non-retirement accounts can help you, because when you want to buy that vehicle, when you want to go on that next trip, when you want to buy that investment property, you've got the liquidity in order to do that. And so a 401k is not going to give you that flexibility. It's from a tax standpoint, it's not necessarily the best vehicle when you get into retirement. And ultimately, your money is going to be not available for those near-term goals that you have. When people are focusing just on investment returns, what they're not understanding is the tax implications of their returns. And so one of the things I like to say is, what is your net of tax returns? What are you getting after you pay taxes? That's probably the most important thing that you should be considering. When I'm not helping clients, I enjoy things like, I like to get outdoors. So things like mountain biking, I like to surf, whatever kind of exercise we can get outdoors, like hiking is something that my wife and I enjoy. And then just spending time away, so traveling is something that I really enjoy. In the past, I used to do distance running. I did marathons. I ran about a half dozen different marathons, so running was a big part of my life. To be good at distance running, there's discipline and determination and consistency that's part of that. And also another thing that's part of being a distance runner is being okay in the uncomfortable. And so allowing yourself to go into uncomfortable zones and then being able to kind of come through the other end of it. Falcon feels different because Falcon, in my opinion, the people that work here are down-to-earth, real human beings that are looking out for the best interests of their clients. And to me, that makes us just different than a lot of our competitors. We are just focused 100% on collaborating and coming up with the best solutions for our clients, and always putting their interests first. For me, I hope to make a lasting impact on my clients where they're able to achieve their goals, they're able to achieve their dreams, they're able to start the process, work with me. Many times they're a little uncertain about which path to take because there's so many different ways that they could go. And so impacting them in a way that they feel like, I'm taking the right fork in the road, right? I'm going on the right path. I'm going to be successful towards my future goals, my lifestyle that I want to enjoy in retirement. That's how I can impact, and that's, I think, what I hope to do.